Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing a Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I have my final fourth new hero coming soon teaser to share. We have Aurelius Gale. Yes, we are on the test server taking a look at some new heroes. I don't know when the banners are dropping. As of this recording, I don't know who's on what banner. I don't know, is he limited? Is somebody else limited? I don't know. I guess we'll all find out soon enough, if not by the point I've already posted this, maybe. I guess we'll see. But yeah, the Burning Lyre, Aurelius Gale. Mage, magic damage, cultist. So he has an interesting look. I'm trying to think if he fits in with the other heroes so far. I mean, I could see him being with the storyline of Kanan, and then he's like got this demonic vibe as well. But he's cultist. It looks like he's like a fallen angel too, but that's actually cloth, not him. So it's a little weird. I'm not sure if it's related to the other characters that share the same story, but I guess we'll read the lore and find out. So Aurelius, the Burning Lyre, played his final piece for the God of Flames amidst the burning theater before being admitted by the Infernal Blast. So his TLDR is he's a versatile AoE DPS anti-healing hero. He's highly versatile AoE mage with anti-healing capabilities. His kit is straightforward, easy to understand, making him beginner-friendly, while still offering damage output on the level of Comet. Oh, I like the sound of that. He can fit into a wide variety of environments and provides comfortable progression experience for new players. When paired with other AoE-focused allies, he can reach higher performance. Recommended lineup, Gear Raid 1, with Cursed Cult, or as a standalone unit. Ideally with Demi, him, and other AoE heroes. He's just there to be the anti-healing hero that can be used anywhere you need one. Simple enough. Sometimes you need that, but yeah, like we had Lassir at first, but he was very underwhelming. But if you can put Lassir's utility with Comet's damage, that would be great. Comet always had great damage. He just got outshined by all these other mages and synergies that have a little bit more versatility or just, you know, different pairings. Doesn't mean Comet is bad. He's definitely not. He still can be used in a lot of content. And I'm sure this guy will be too. But maybe, you know what, not every hero needs to be made for the end game. I think we forget that. Sometimes heroes are like, okay, that's cool. But if a new player got them, it could be a game changer for a dramatic amount of progression. But if a endgame player that's played for 3 years got them, they might not have a place for them. And that's okay too. Maybe this is one of those guys. It makes it sound like, oh, this is underwhelming, but not really. More options that people can summon to fit the roles needed. And anti-healing is a very important role now, so I think, and it always has been. So I'm happy to see another one. Okay, so AoE magic attack, anti-healing, ally buff, anti-air. His range does extend a little there once promoted. HP 10.7k, attack 4,000, defense less than 800, a little squishy as expected. Cost is 22. Attack interval 3.5 seconds, and rage regen auto 14. His talent: when the hero deals damage, inflicts Unholy Serenade on the target for 5 seconds, which is a continuous 10%, deals continuous 10% continuous magic damage per second, stacking up to 5 times. My brain really didn't want to read that correctly. I wanted to be dyslexic, sorry. Deals 10% continuous magic damage per second, stacking up to 5 times. Alright, so when an allied hero casts their ultimate, the hero gains Hymns of Pain for 10 seconds. Hymns of Pain When the hero attacks an enemy inflicted with Unholy Serenade, deals additional magic damage equal to 50% of attack to them. Well, that's fun. So he's going to enable your main DPS to do more damage. That sounds great. So he is a great synergy for the Gear Raid 1 and Gear Dungeon 1, at the very least. AoE magic damage, up to 5 enemies, basic attack. The ultimate Blazing Pageant deals 600% AoE magic damage to 10 enemies in range and inflicts anti-healing for 10 seconds. And 1 stack of Unholy Serenade. I see the little, ooh, I like the ultimate with the little music notes. That was cool. Alright, passive Crown of Doom. After the hero casts ultimate, applies accompaniment to one allied hero with the highest attack within 2 tiles of the hero for 6 seconds. When dealing damage to an enemy, inflicts 1 stack of Unholy Serenade on them. I wonder if he still could be used in other AoE situations like Matrix, where you're kind of using him to do comet level damage, which, again, not bad. Maybe just power crept, but that was never bad. And then also providing buffs to your allies to make them do more damage. So he might have a little bit more utility than just the simple, obvious Gear Raid 1 type scenario. Alright, Death's Aria. After 15 seconds, deals 400% magic damage one timed up to 10 enemies in range and inflicts 1 stack of Unholy Serenade and slow for 5 seconds. Nice. It's a 50% slow. Okay. Let's go on to the Awakenings. Awaken 1 increases slow inflicted by Death's Aria to 75%. Dang. Nice. Awaken 2, attack plus 300. Awaken 3, when an enemy with Unholy Serenade dies, deals 50% AoE magic damage to other enemies within 1 tile of the target. Splash damage, very nice. Cost -2 for Awaken 4. I like to see that as well. And Awaken 5 extends the duration of accompaniment by 2 seconds. Extends the buff. That makes him a more enabler for a team. Yeah. See, that makes him seem so much more interesting, knowing that he can have some strong synergy and enable other heroes to do more damage. Not just, okay, he's an anti-heal hero, he does good damage, good enough. He also boosts the damage of your allies. So they did give him a deep enough kit, I think, so he won't be too just niche for 1 or 2 dungeons, right? All right, let's just go right into the lore of Flame and Fortune. Some fear the flame, others hear its song. Soul Cadence. A young Aurelius once graced the great auditoriums of Taya's kingdom, making his name playing tragic princes and silver-tongued villains long before he was old enough to understand the roles. Audiences adored him, packing the velvet-lined halls to hear the beautiful young prodigy sing and play his gilded lyre beneath the stage lights. And yet, even then, something in him was amiss. While other performers celebrated after their shows, Aurelius lingered beside the stage braziers. For hours he stared into the flames, transfixed. He once claimed fire danced more gracefully than humans ever could. The troupe dismissed his fascination, as artistic temperament, eccentricity of a gifted child. But it went far deeper. Aurelius saw shapes within the flames, a tall figure wreathed in molten light. At first, it appeared only in glimpses between flickering embers, little more than a silhouette in the blaze. Yet as years passed, the figure grew clearer. It spoke to him in crackling whispers, teaching him truths no one else understood. Fire was honest. It did not flatter nor pretend. Flames stripped away silk, gold, flesh, vanity, only until truth broke free from the ashes. Aurelius became obsessed with the idea. Actors lied behind painted smiles. Nobles applauded performances they barely understood. But fire transformed everything it touched into something pure. From the embers, a figure always watched. Then the accidents began. A dressing room candle overturned, a prop wagon ignited in the dead of night, every incident ending the same. Aurelius silently watching the aftermath, wide-eyed yet unafraid. Each time, his smile lingered longer. Then came the final performance. The amphitheater overflowed that night, nobles packed beneath crimson banners while Aurelius performed center stage. Witnesses later swore that he'd never miss a note. When flames crept up the curtains, not when the smoke rolled across the rafters, not even when the panicked screams drowned out the orchestra. He simply played on. The figure told him to see what would happen if the fire spread undeterred. How quickly panic and heat might make a crowd descend into its basest instincts. The answers were magnificent. The inferno devoured the theater. Molten chandeliers crushed fleeing guests while burning curtains fluttered down like ruined angels. And there sat Aurelius, illuminated by the blaze he had orchestrated, calmly plucking his lyre while ash drifted around him like snow. Laughing. From the roaring flames, the figure finally stepped forward to greet him. Soul cadence. In that moment, Aurelius was admitted by the infernal blast. Though raised in perhaps too gentle a word, he studied poetry besides execution pits, and song besides sacrificial pyres, until Sokedin's tutelage, the words left his childhood became doctrine. The Lord of Flame did not fear the flame within Aurelius. He nurtured it. Fire stripped away weakness and fear. Those who survived proved themselves worthy, and who burned failed the test. In time, the burning lyre willingly bound himself to the infernal blast, devoting his life to his master's vision of a world purified by flame. Guys, he's a cultist. I think they forgot to change the lore when they decided he would be unfit for the Infernal Blast. It's fine. It's fine.